Hi, ladies. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Alicia, and today I want to talk about cardio and weight loss, or I should say fat loss, right? So, if you're wondering, do you need to do cardio to lose weight? How important is it for you to incorporate cardio in your workout routine? We're going to cover all of that today. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, I just want to throw out there that what are all the benefits associated with doing cardio? So, cardio is great for overall heart health. Cardio is great for stamina and endurance, right? So, I think cardio is important, especially if you're a mother like myself and you have little kids, because it is very difficult to keep up with these kids, right? They are running around and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted just looking at you, right? I know that's something that I struggle with day to day. So doing cardio helps me just keep up with running, chasing around a 3 year old. Okay. So I definitely think it's great for that. Also, I know that there are many people that experience mental health benefits from doing cardio. Just the routine of doing it, right? Like getting up in the morning, hopping on a treadmill, doing your fasted cardio in the morning, and then getting dressed for the day. Like it really helps you get your day started, right? And for me, I'm not necessarily a big a big runner or a person that just loves going for runs. I do like to walk, but I also really like hit cardio, like jump rope, burpees. Like though that's kind of my ideal cardio, and I love doing a hit routine and then hopping in the shower and getting dressed. Like it really helps me boost my mood in the morning. I also have a really good friend who has lost, my best friend, she lost a lot of weight. Shout out to her. And she loves running as well. Like she'll do different 5K events and, all those different races that they have out there. So I think that it's great for her because one, she enjoys it. It gives her something to look forward to, something for her to prepare for, right? To challenge herself. So there are plenty of benefits to participating in different cardio activities, okay, aerobic activities, if you will. But I do want to talk about, I guess, some things to consider as you approach your weight loss journey or your fat loss journey, okay? Because cardio will help you lose weight, but you do have to know that with some of that weight loss may come some body fat, but some of it will be muscle as well, okay? So when this happens, sometimes people will see that they've lost 10 pounds, 20 pounds on the scale, but when they look in the mirror, they're not really too pleased with the results because now they look flabbier or not as toned as they were going for, right? And it's likely because they lost a lot of muscle in that weight loss and not as much body fat. And that can occur often when you're doing cardio, okay? So sometimes this is why you'll see pictures online where you'll see a before and after picture of the same person at the same weight and they look totally different because their body fat percentages are different. Where one side they look super vascular, very lean, very muscular, and they're the same weight as they were in another picture where they look a lot more fluffy, if you will. And it's because even though they're the same weight, they were higher body fat in the other picture, right? So that I would be sad for anyone that has that experience if they're trying to lose weight and they're losing muscle because it's devastating when you've reached a weight loss goal, but you don't like how you look. And this can also lead to what happened to me, where you're so unhappy with your results that you're like, okay, I'm gonna just keep losing more and more weight because clearly I don't like how I look. So that must mean I need to lose more and more weight. And I had gotten down to 130 something pounds and I'm 5'10". And I would have probably kept trying to lose weight because I still wasn't happy, but I didn't realize at the time that I was losing too much muscle because my calorie intake was too low, and so my body could not maintain that muscle, and my body fat percentage may have even been probably going up. I don't think I was measuring it that well at the time, but I was definitely losing muscle. And thank God I had got pregnant with my son, because that could have spiraled into like a terrible eating disorder or something. But I realized after the fact what was going on and why I wasn't going in the direction that I wanted to go. It was just simply that I was losing muscle and not eating enough calories to maintain that muscle, and I was probably doing too much cardio when I should have been focused on strength training. So let's kind of get on to that point, right? So if your goal, and I feel like most women, our goal is to, maybe you need to lose weight. Maybe you have 100 pounds to lose. Okay. That's fine. But most women want to have a toned look. Even if you're not trying to look super muscular, you want your arms to be toned. You want to have some muscle definition, even if it's very minimal, right? And in order to make sure that that's your result, you're going to need to strength train. Okay, really push yourself and challenge yourself with your strength training. So that's going to be lifting as heavy as you can and going up in weight each week as you can, as you get stronger, right? I like to do total body workouts. So I do upper and lower body 3 times a week. I also do core those days as well, where I work my abdomen. And so, depending on the split that you want to do is fine, but you want to make sure that you're strength training. You can keep the cardio to a minimum. And if you want to do cardio, I would say walking is going to be best, because if you're doing any high intensity cardio, just keep in mind that you could find yourself not being able to maintain that muscle growth. Okay, muscle is expensive for the body. So if you're training a lot, especially if you're overtraining, it's going to make it difficult for it to maintain that muscle. It's going to get rid of that first before the body fat. Okay, so I hope that this video was healthy. I'm just looking at my notes to make sure I didn't forget anything. Oh, and another thing with the strength training, you want to keep your protein intake high. So no matter what diet you're on, whether you're vegan or you eat meat, make sure that you're eating as much protein as you can. Usually 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight of your goal weight. Okay, so if your goal weight is 150 pounds, you want to eat 150 grams of protein. Okay, that should be your goal. Make sure you're getting your essential fats, and then you can fill the rest with your carbs, and you should be good to go with that. So in conclusion, cardio is not necessary for weight loss. Okay, cardio is great for heart health, endurance, stamina. But if your goal is to have an athletic look, or you want to have a quote unquote tone look, as most people like to call it, where you see some definition, then you want to really focus on strength training, and then try to get, 10,000 steps a day. If you track your steps, that's ideal, and you can do that through walking. You don't need to do intense cardio, okay? Because our goal is going to be to hold as much muscle as possible while we're going through this journey of weight loss. So I hope that those tips were helpful. I hope that this video was helpful. Go ahead and comment below if you have any questions, and let me know what you think about this topic. So I hope to see you in the next video.